Welcome, friend. You have found the quiet place, and tonight we are going all the way back. Back before every worry you have ever had. Before cities, before names, before clocks. Back to the very first evening of the world. But first, let yourself arrive. Feel the bed beneath you, holding you up without any effort of yours. Let your jaw soften. Let your hands uncurl. Take one slow breath in, and let it go long and easy, like the first wind that ever moved over water. Tonight, I want to tell you the oldest story there is, the story of how everything began, told slowly, the way it was written. One gentle day at a time with a refrain you already know in your bones. And there was evening and there was morning. This is the story of the beginning. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. 10 words, and everything that is leans on them. Before those words, no sky, no sea, no time. Only God, entire and unhurried. Nothing about creation was an emergency. Nothing has been an emergency since. Let that be the floor under everything you hear tonight. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. Stay in that scene a moment as your body settles. Dark water worldwide, waiting, and over it not thunder, not armies, a hovering. The old word is the word for a bird brooding over her nest. Before there was light, there was warmth over the deep. The darkness was never empty. It was being kept. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. Notice, he did not banish the darkness. He named it. Night is not a mistake in the world. It is a made thing called by name, given its work. Rest, dew, the stars, sleep. The dark around you right now is on assignment. It is on your side. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Evening first. In this oldest way of counting, the day begins at sundown, begins, that is, with rest. You do not work your way toward rest, friend. You rest your way toward work. The day starts here with you lying down. Everything else is tomorrow's half. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters." And God made the firmament and divided the waters under it from the waters above it. And God called the firmament heaven. The sky, raised like a great tent over the deep, that soft blue height you have looked up into all your life. Think how much of your story has happened under it. Every walk you ever took, every window you ever gazed from, every night you lay on your back counting stars. All of it under this one gentle roof, pitched on the second day and never once taken down. It has weathered every storm you have. It is still up tonight, over your house, doing its quiet work. And the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. Hear that slow work as you drift, the waters pulling back, unhurried as a tide, and the land rising quiet and new, ridge after ridge shining and clean. The first coastlines, the first hush of waves against the first shore, a sound that has never stopped since. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself." And the earth brought forth, green, unrolling across the hills like a blanket drawn up over the world, orchards lifting their arms, meadows deep enough to sleep in, and in every seed, quietly folded, whole forests yet to come. Linger in that first green world a moment, the first grass bending under the first wind, silver and back again. The smell of rained on earth, brand new. The smell that still lives behind every summer storm. Cedar and olive, willow and vine, each one finding its shape unhurried. For a tree has never once hurried, and look how well they turn out. Perhaps that is a word for you, friend, tucked into the third day. Grow like the trees do, slowly, season by season, deep before tall. And God saw that it was good, and the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years." And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. He made the stars also, for small words, tossed in almost as an afterthought, 100 billion galaxies in a half sentence. And the moon, the lesser light, set gently in charge of the night watches, the same moon that may be standing over your roof right now, keeping its old appointment. Stay under that first night sky a while as sleep gathers. No one had ever seen it before, and it has never once repeated itself since. The slow wheel of it, turning all night without a sound. The shepherds who would one day count their flocks by it. The sailors who would find their way home by it. The boy in Bethlehem who would sing under it. Every restless heart that ever stepped outside at midnight and felt, inexplicably, a little better. They were all standing under the fourth day's work. The lights were hung to say, time is safe, seasons will turn, morning will always come. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven." And God created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly. Let your mind swim there a moment, slow and easy. The first whales, gliding enormous and unafraid through the young seas, singing in the deep. Those long, patient songs that still cross whole oceans tonight, note by unhurried note. Silver rivers of fish turning all at once like a single thought. Herons learning stillness at the water's edge. And above, the first wings. Gulls riding the wind, swallows writing their fast cursive on the sky, songbirds trying out the morning. Think of the sheer delight of that day. Nothing on it was necessary. The world would have functioned, strictly speaking, without whale song and hummingbirds. But the maker of it plainly was not aiming at function. He was enjoying himself, filling sea and sky with variety upon variety, color upon color, song upon song, far past any need. And that extravagance is good news for you, friend. You were made by someone who does nothing grudgingly and gives past the point of enough. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply," the first blessing ever spoken, and it was spoken over living things simply for being alive. Not for being useful, not for performing, for being. That blessing has never been revoked, and you are lying inside it tonight. And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beast of the earth after his kind." And it was so. The meadows filled, flocks and herds, deer stepping delicate at the treeline, lions stretching in the young sun with no anger in them yet, small things burrowing into warm earth. And God saw that it was good. And the evening came down on the 6 days, making like a benediction, herds settling in the long grass, birdsong thinning to single sleepy notes, and walk through that finished world a moment before its last and dearest work. Rivers finding their valleys, dew beginning its first slow gathering, the garden eastward in Eden planted and watered, every tree pleasant to the sight and good for food, a world with no locks, no alarms, no hurry, furnished entirely in gifts. And then the world made ready like a home with the lamps lit and the table laid. God said the words the whole week had been leaning toward. Let us make man in our image after our likeness. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. In his own image. Whatever else is true of you, friend, whatever today said about you, whatever your tiredness is whispering tonight, this was said about you first, and it was said in the world's first week, before you could earn or lose anything. Made in the image of God. Wanted, planned, and pronounced. And God blessed them, and gave them every herb bearing seed and every tree for food, and the whole green earth for a dwelling. And God saw everything that he had made, and, behold, it was very good. All the other days were good. This day, the day the world became a home with people in it, was very good. And the evening and the morning were the 6th day. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And then comes the day this whole story was walking toward, the day made for the hour you are in right now. And on the 7th day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made. Rested, not because he was weary, the maker of galaxies does not tire, but because finished things are meant to be enjoyed. He stopped, he looked, he dwelt in it, and God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, made rest itself a holy thing. The first thing in all creation ever called holy was not a mountain or a temple or a book. It was rest. Imagine that first Sabbath evening in the young world, as your own breathing deepens. No hammer fall anywhere, no voice commanding, nothing being made. The garden breathing in the dusk, the animals drowsing in the warm grass, full and unafraid. The man and the woman at the door of their first evening, learning the first lesson, that they had been created on the 6th day, so that their very first full day of existence was a day of rest. They did not work their way to that Sabbath. They woke up inside it. Rest came first before they had done anything at all, a gift with no invoice attached. That order still stands, friend, whatever your week has told you. You are not resting tonight as a reward you may or may not have earned. You are resting because rest was here first, older than work, blessed before any task existed. Lying down, you are not stopping the real thing to do the lesser thing. You are returning to the original thing. Let that reach you where you are lying, friend. Rest is not the interruption of your life. It is woven into the fabric of the world, blessed and set apart, older than every task you own. When you sleep, you are not falling behind. You are keeping the oldest appointment there is. And notice one more quiet thing, and then we will walk back through the week together. Every day of creation ends the same way, and there was evening and there was morning. But the seventh day, the day of rest, has no evening written at its end. The old book leaves it open like a door into a lit room, as if to say, the rest is still going on. You are being invited into something that never closed. So come in, lay down the week. The work, his and yours, can be trusted to keep until morning. Let us walk back now, one day at a time, the way you walk back through a garden at dusk, and with each day remembered, let your body sink one gentle step deeper towards sleep. The first day, dark water, and the brooding warmth upon it, and let there be light. Light and dark named and set at peace with each other. The night is on assignment. Let that settle and dim. The second day, the sky pitched like a soft tent over everything. Room to breathe, height and shelter at once. Let it arch over your bed now and dim. The third day, the seas gathered, the dry land rising, the first green unrolling over the hills, and every seed with its quiet future folded inside. It was good. Let the meadow lay itself down in you and dim. The fourth day, sun for the day, moon for the night watches, and he made the stars also. Time made safe, morning guaranteed. Let the stars come out over your resting mind and dim. The fifth day, whale song in the deep, wings on the wind, and the first blessing, be fruitful, live. Life delighted in for simply being alive. Let the waters grow quiet, the birds fold their heads under their wings, and dim. The sixth day, the animals in the meadows, and then in the image of God you wanted, planned, pronounced very good before you ever did a single thing. Let that lamp burn a moment longer than the rest, and now let it soften into the dark, still glowing. And the seventh day, the finished world, the Maker at rest, enjoying what his hands had made. Rest, blessed and holy, with no evening written after it. A door left open, light spilling gently through. Do not dim that one. It is the night light of the whole creation, and it is still on. There, the garden of the week is dark and breathing now. The seas rock themselves. The meadows sleep full of warm animals. The moon keeps the watch it was given on the fourth day, faithful as ever over your roof. And the seventh day rest goes on and on, wide open, with room in it for you. And you, friend, made on the 6 days pattern, blessed before you were useful, you have nothing left to prove tonight. The world was finished without your help. and it will still be standing in the morning. You are free to do the holiest thing in the oldest story. Stop and rest and be. Your breathing is slow now, slow as the first tide. Let it stay slow, in, like the spirit moving soft over the face of the waters. Out, like evening settling on a very good world. If thoughts still flicker, let them be fireflies in the first garden. Small lights drifting harmless, going out one by one among the leaves. No one needs to catch them. Morning will know where everything is. The night is deep and kind, made kind on purpose on the very first day. Evening comes first, and evening is now, and the morning belongs to the one who has never once failed to bring it. Sleep now, friend, like the seas in their gathered places, like the animals in the young meadows, like the whole world on the first seventh night, finished and safe and held. Good night, sleep deep, and there was evening, and there will be morning. It is very good.